EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. On second down, Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
19 tight.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hurts to the air on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, please.
He'll try to run here with Barkley, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Ready.
On the ground, Judkins. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A throw on the move is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Let's go, 80, Warrior, 70.
3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On play action, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Give them 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Hey, 73.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey!
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Good. On anywhere. Carl left Yeti.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley with the ball carrier. He's eliminated at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Get it.
Now Shador on 1st down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up for 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
19,
That's good for a Browns first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates,
21-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards.
Let's go. Scotty.
Again, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagle first down.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. Give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Start. 19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Hey, 73, 73.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This one is caught by Robinson. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Judkins. He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll mark him down just shy
Bro,
of the 40.
let me pause this real quick. I gotta take
About
this call real
15
quick.
yards
Hold
to
on.
kick. Off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
Really
39-yard
nice job
line.
there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands.
Well, I appreciate that, bro.
Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Hurts.
He was taken down by no gain on the play. Brings up second.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Sanders to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. 15 yards picked up there. First down, Cleveland.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
18-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Browns. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Browns 28, Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
So often we think third down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game.
The ball comes out. The Browns have it. Past the 40. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Browns stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. Hurts to throw. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Now Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
63, 63, 63. Great shot. Hey, Silver. On everyone, huh? Delta.
Now Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big time play for Philly. Pickup of 46 yards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Trimmer.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Great shot. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. This one caught before.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Great shot. On everyone, up. Delta.
Hurts. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff for the touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Eagles 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, it's Sanders. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's out wide to Judkins. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw, taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And it's certainly easy to see why. clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 20. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Back. County Lions.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The 32-yard line.
Cut it. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Open man is Robinson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Michigan man, Whitney, hey, he gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll give on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Running from the pistol with Barkley. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he will will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 7.
Get up! Get up!
They run it once more with Junkin. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. So it's a win for the Browns. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.